Matthew chapter 26 and verse 26. And as they were eating, Jesus took bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to the disciples and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." Then he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you, for this is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for many for the remission of sins." Roman Catholics understand this passage to teach that when the words are uttered by the priest, the wafer is changed into the real body of Christ. This is the doctrine of transubstantiation. At the time these words were uttered, Jesus was there present with the disciples. He had not yet died. During the Last Supper, Jesus did not perform a miracle of transubstantiation, changing the bread into his literal flesh and the wine into his literal blood. For the same reasons, it cannot be truly said that he miraculously caused his flesh and his blood to be present or combined with the bread and the wine, as it is claimed by those who adhere to the doctrine of transubstantiation. If the Roman Church insists that "this is my blood" means literally that the wine is transformed into Christ's very blood, then "this cup is the new covenant" must mean that the literal cup becomes our literal covenant. See 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 25. The Lord's Supper is a ceremony or a celebration in which we remember the sacrifice of Jesus, not a duplication of it. When it is realized that the doctrine of transubstantiation means that the wafer is changed into the old being of Christ, which is then offered as a propitiation sacrifice, it is important to point out that Christ has been offered once for all. See Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 10. Compare Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 27. The sacrifice needs no duplication. By that will we have been sanctified through the offering of the body of Jesus Christ once for all. Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 27. Who does not need daily, as those high priests, to offer up sacrifices, first for his own sins and then for the people's, for this he did once for all, when he offered up himself. The bread and the wine are, therefore, emblems representing Christ's flesh and blood in a symbolic way, just as were his words about eating his flesh and drinking his blood. Jesus had said to those offended by his words, "For a fact, the bread that I shall give is my flesh in behalf of the life of the world." John chapter 6 and verse 51. This was given at his death as a sacrifice on the cross. His body was buried and was raised up by his Father before it could see corruption. Acts chapter 2. No one ever ate any of his flesh or blood literally.